Hey everybody, welcome to the Lunar Lowdown with me, Sally Nurney. This is the Lunar Lowdown for the full moon in Aquarius and Leo on Sunday, March 12th, 2017. As with every full moon, we have the sun and the moon exactly opposite from one another with the earth in the middle. This is why you've probably already noticed that on a full moon day, just as the sun sets, boop, up comes the moon, because they're exactly opposite. The moon continues on its journey, so this happens on the day of the exact full moon, which is Sunday, and then on Saturday and Monday, you'll see that as the sun sets on Monday, the moon comes up just a little bit later than exactly at the same time, although it still appears full. This is a great way to deepen into the physical reality. That's the gateway through, my friends, to ingesting these star wisdom secrets for yourself. When I stepped through the threshold to find out what the star beings wanted shared for this full moon, I had this teeny little crown on my head, and I was met with the moon being, the lion, rather than the sun being, Aquarius. And he was gorgeous, this huge, friendly, soft lion lounging in the sunlight. And this full moon unfolds at the end of the constellations. The moon is at 27 degrees of the lion, and the sun is at 27 degrees of Aquarius. So it's at the tail, the tip of this kitty cat's tail, calm and relaxed. And then when I journeyed across the way to check in with the sun beings, Aquarius, whole different story. I felt a sense of urgency from Aquarius. They are so cognizant of the fact that we are moving into the growing season in the northern hemisphere. As the weather warms, so too are we warming to our projects, digging into the garden of our life. Spring equinox just around the corner, March 20th, the angels want nothing more than us to bring our best self to the process. As human beings, we are very powerful and very impactful upon our environment. The angels yearn for us to release our pettiness, to drop our lower nature, and operate from a higher self, a better self, a more moral self. And to do that, we need to align with something cleaner, something higher, something more upright. We know what they're talking about. The part of ourselves that is kind and upstanding and doesn't allow bad behavior from ourselves. Why this is important right now is because the shady parts of ourselves, the parts that are slightly dishonest or justify things or, kind of want to work things for our own benefit in a way we know maybe isn't our best. These things will deeply influence the foundation of our year. Now, beautifully, the lion is here to temper what could be kind of a freaky message. Oh no, we're going to ruin everything because we have flaws. That's not the message. This luscious lion helps us so that we don't annihilate our personality and feel burdened in some sort of stringent standard that we need to stick to right now. The lion's voice is one that says even small steps in this direction are all you need. One way that you'll often see people working with the moon cycle is understanding the new moon as the seed or the question, and then the full moon as the answer or the expression of that seed. Now, I don't necessarily work with that metaphor all that often, simply because this is the star being show and they don't use that metaphor with me. But having said that, it is important for us as humans to weave these celestial events together. And notice that at the new moon 2 weeks ago, we were given quite consciously, the Elixir of Evolution into our being to help lift us up and evolve us, grow us forward into the best that we can be. If we think of that moon 2 weeks ago as the seed and this full moon as the answer, we can see how well this medicine has taken, how well we've integrated it, how bright of a being we're shining forth as at this time. Now, if you're not quite satisfied with the message coming back, don't worry. You can still receive the Elixir of Evolution held in every moment, every ray, every beam of light that comes from Aquarius. And if you love what you're seeing, so too you can receive from Aquarius the Elixir of Evolution. The star beings of Aquarius and Leo re-emphasize this medicine that's fully available to you at this time, and they upped the ante by reminding you that if you have particular guides, allies, inner contacts that you work with, bring them into the process. Allow them to help the star beings and let them, your guides, your guardians, pour this on you, around you, and through you. The angelic ones have no grasping around this. They're not interested in fame or glory, being the ones who evolve you. By adding in your guides and guardians, the process is actually heightened and strengthened. If you haven't tried it yet, take a moment, call in your guides, and bathe in this medicine given freely through the cosmos to you, the human being. And when I checked back in with the lion, I kept sensing the deep adage, know thyself. Because this message of be better, be more, evolve, go higher, this is something that is subtle and has some potholes on the road. We can think we're not enough and we have to do more. We have to be more. Now, it sounds contradictory because that's kind of what I said, right? But the lion just grounds it beautifully as he sits stretched out in the sun, knowing himself, being his true nature. Eyes closed, he rests within the sunlight, but his tail active and waiting for the moment that calls him forward into true authentic action. He's not running around trying to be an angel. He's not running around trying to be something he's not. He is knowing himself. So we must do this. We need to be ourselves, but find the best within that. Perhaps it would help you to sit down and write a list of all your talents. Edgy, I know. And just take a look at it. And then sit down and write a physical list of the places that are your shadow. And take a look at that. Explore who you are in your fullness. And to be crystal clear, to be crystal clear, this is not about cutting out or eliminating your shadow. This isn't about being wrong or bad or not enough. It is about making space and setting conditions so that that which is beautiful within you can emerge to be the proper foundation for your life and your creativity at this time. In contrast to the laid-back lion, the Aquarian angels do feel like stern teachers. They are urgent and anxious that we receive what they have to give us because it will assist us now. And let's cut to the chase. Within the social, political environment at this time, many of us are experiencing rage, distress, anxiety in the face of the real-life ramifications of the negative and low moral choices of our government. Can you let the angels of Aquarius offer you the antidote to you responding from that same low place? Can you? And while I was working with these beings, I kept getting all these corny, old-fashioned expressions running through my mind. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Put your best face forward. Practice senseless acts of beauty and random acts of kindness. I believe this is because of the nature of the angelic realm. They tend to work through other human beings, and these kind of cliches are literally their style. So dig into your favorite old-fashioned cliche. Underneath that cheesy Pollyanna cheerfulness is a truth. The truth of the angels, the truth of Aquarius, these beings who want you to be the best that you can be. Let us each create that which harms none. I hope that you will drink in the Elixir of Evolution, inviting your guides and guardians to participate as well. Thanks so much for watching the Lunar Lowdown. It's a super pleasure to have you with me. May your spring be delightful. Till next time, friends. Bye.